hello, all ketchup lovers. First of all, we have Kellie Drenner, and second, I have to open and close some windows. There he is, Christopher as well.
I was just going to say, if you don't open, people will hear me. It's no problem. They don't need the visuals. Hello, world. Hello, Kellie. Great to have you.
Hello, hey. Kellie. Hey, Kellie. As you all can see, we have a super special guest today, CEO of Communications, Kellie Drenner, of our great company, SUSE, of course. So, Kellie, first of all, thank you very much for having the time for us. What time is it again where you are?
It is now 7:15, but we did have a conversation at like 5:45 in the morning, so dedicated, if nothing less, to Friday Ketchup.
Oh, we're so sorry about that.
Yeah, very sorry.
It was fine.
But at least they have good music, because you're from Seattle, right?
I'm from Los Angeles
from LA.
area, but also good music, but
Yeah?
I live in Seattle, yes.
Red Hot Chili Peppers, Soundgarden, R.E.M. all pretty good? Pretty good?
Well, LA has the rap and Seattle has the grunge, so that's...
Yeah.
Cool.
In fact, where I grew up, Afro Man is from where I grew up. If you know Afro Man, he's got songs that are not safe for work, but...
Well, due to legal reasons, we cannot let the music be played here. But if people wanna, because then Google will block the whole video and everything.
Block this. They erase our videos.
Yeah. So we cannot listen to Afro Man, but if people are interested, I'm sure Afro Man, you can find it.
You can. It's not for everyone. Let's preface it with that.
Oh no, not for everyone. Okay, not for everyone, but for maybe ketchup lovers. They might love the music as well. Hey, Kellie, you are for 1 year with our great company, isn't that?
1 year.
Oh,
can we please roll back 1 second?
Oh, really?
Because I loved your energetic introduction. But from what I was hearing, Kellie, could you maybe first tell us, just, who are you and what do you actually do? The title was, I don't know, confusing, but wouldn't you just like to tell us, what do you do, where you're from? Hello, Kellie.
Can you introduce yourself?
Yes. Right now?
Yeah, right now, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm Kellie Drenner. I'm Director of CEO Communications, so I have the amazing job of working with Melissa and all of her communications activities, whether it's internal or external. I know we got to partner on a video that I think you guys spoke about last week on your catch-up with Sheng, and so I get to work a lot of times behind the scenes, so being in front of the camera is new to me. I have so much respect for people that do it. It is, I love it.
Wild side.
Right?
Yeah, but then being in front of the camera at 7 o'clock in the morning would be challenging for me as well, I must admit. Hey, but so 1 year with SUSE, and before SUSE, where did you work before SUSE?
Yeah, I come from SAP before SUSE,
okay.
So German engineering and German companies are really my whole background.
Okay, so we're gonna noch Deutsch sprechen dann.
Un poquito.
Ja. Da habe ich jetzt überhaupt gar kein Problem damit.
No. Let's keep it to English. We have more followers who speak English than German.
Better Spanish for me, so.
Hey, and go ahead.
Gets into it. I do have one question. And Director of CEO Communication sounds awesome. It sounds fun. So, what do you do?
What do? I do many things. So I do a lot of writing. I'd say writing is one of the biggest things that I do. And I do a lot of script writing. We do a ton of videos. So essentially, the whiteboard video that we just released, I worked on that. And do a lot of other, SUSECon stuff with videos. I do a lot of press and media preparation for Melissa, and I write, her keynotes and play an active role in all hands. So if it's written or spoken, generally I've had a hand in it.
And communication with legal teams as well, because like we talked about, if we let a song heard here in this Friday Ketchup, then it gets blocked. what we are allowed to talk about here in the Friday Ketchup when I'm not. You're dealing with those kind of things a lot as well, don't you?
I deal with everyone. So legal is part of it, engineering, it's nice sales, obviously.
Yeah.
You know, it's a nice, we say communications is the wrapper, because we see so many different sides of it, and we get to package it up and have it make sense for various audiences.
All right. So you get to talk to the fantastic Dr. T a lot as well.
Always.
Ah, wow. I'm jealous for you. That's really cool. We should have him as well, actually. He should be a guest as well. But now we have you. So, being with an open source company, as SUSE is that the difference for you compared to SAP?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I was thinking about what I would say for this. You know, I grew up in proprietary software, and I'd say I've come to age in open source. And open source, it's amazing. You know, and really, I think I can sum it up to three things. What are the differences? Number one, passion. We have the most passionate super fans of open source. It is insane, and you don't get that in proprietary. You know, people are obviously passionate about, you know, the company that they work for, but here at SUSE, it's an entirely new level. People love what they do. They love what open source does for the world, which leads me really to my next point in, you know, what is different. Yeah, exactly. Which is that, you know, open source is really transformational. And, you know, we power incredible innovation. I mean, we keep the lights on for companies all over the world, and that is super, super cool. And, you know, obviously working, you know, in proprietary companies, like you do a lot of different things as well, but like we're like without us, it wouldn't happen with those companies as well. So open source, fantastic, super cool. And then I'd say the third point, which is different, is the fun factor. SUSE is fun. You know, open source is fun. The people that work, look at you guys. Like, you guys are fun. You make Friday Ketchup, and it's spelled like ketchup, like the condiment. It's amazing. And I think that is something that you don't necessarily see in proprietary software. It's a bunch of different things, but I'd say it's those three in particular.
Hooking into that thing about us, the two of us doing crazy things just because we like it, and we started off in the all the lockdown and everything. We started with the ketchups. Doesn't the things we say or we show, or does it give you problems sometimes? Like if we talk about things we're not allowed to talk about, can you say something about that?
Yeah, you know, I think it's a good question. I don't get in trouble. I don't think what you're doing is bad at all. I think it shows a really cool side of SUSE that people don't see, and it's seeing your guys' impressions of the company. And I'd say that that's where Friday Ketchup is so great, and that's because it's your perspective of something and coming from you guys. It's not coming from SUSE, right? It's coming from your guys' impression. You're creating it. It's your brainchild, right? And it's not SUSE. So I don't have trouble with it. I think it's fantastic, and it should stay, because it's a different perspective that we don't see in a video that maybe I would create on the marketing side of things, right?
You know, it's also kind of, for me, this is really the community thing, because kind of Ketchup was born out of, you know, you can imagine Emil and myself, we're very active people, always everywhere. And then came this awful lockdown, you know, and Emil and myself were really sad, because normally we see each other anywhere on the globe at different events, in different meetings, and different stuff. And then it was like, okay, welcome to your home. This is where you're staying the next month. And, you know, we just wanted to create something saying, hey, we're still here. Normally you hear and see us everywhere else, but we're still here. And, you know, maybe put a smile on your face. You know, maybe just have fun with, fun with what we're doing, what we believe in, where we work, whatever it is. And I think, you know, we've seen over the last weeks really kind of a ramp up in people actually also reacting to the format and reacting to the videos, and everybody's saying, you know, it's just good old clean fun, and that's the coolness about it. So yeah, I couldn't agree more. That's really, really, really awesome.
Yeah.
And of course, as addition, we have great guests now.
Yeah. I had one more question, which I of course forgot now, because we have no script here at Friday Ketchup, so I lost it again. Christopher, help me out here. I lost it.
Well, I have a really great question because what I'm seeing as a very, very big and positive thing, which sends such a strong signal, is the topic of women in tech. You're a woman in tech. Melissa is a woman in tech. We have so many women in tech. So I've been through a couple of IT software companies. I used to be a partner manager, so I saw a lot of external companies we've worked with, and you don't, especially in the open source company, get to see a big presence of women in general, but also in leader functionality. So with SUSE, it's the other way around. It's great. So what's kind of your take, your stance on that one?
Good question.
Yeah, open source has no boundaries, which is amazing. Anybody can do it, wherever, no matter where you are in the world. Whether you're male or female, it really doesn't matter, and that's, I think, what is fantastic. And coming into SUSE, there are a ton of women in various leader positions. Obviously, Melissa, it comes from the top down, but the effort that the company's making in women in tech, we just relaunched it with April Mo. And that, I think, is going to play a big role as well in recruiting more women and more diverse talent. Because what April has done in such a short time since she's led this, I think there's a reinvigorated spirit around getting more women in tech at SUSE and in the industry as a whole.
Yeah, and I saw something on LinkedIn. There was a nomination. 4 great women of SUSE were nominated for a prize. Do you know more about it?
Yeah, I do. There are a ton of women awards, so give me a second.
I know Ivana Oblak.
Don't mess up the name.
Melissa?
Melissa.
We get so many of them, you have to specify.
Marlene van Rot. Marlene, congratulations.
It's the UK Women in Tech Excellence Award.
That's it.
What's really great is SUSE was recognized in 5 categories, which is absolutely incredible. So SUSE is shortlisted for the Best Diversity Employer of the Year. Melissa is nominated for the Women of the Year. Julie Baldwin for Outstanding Transformation. Marlon von Roth for Transformational Leader. And Ivana Oblak for Rising Star of the Year. 5 people. It's so cool.
Yeah, that's really great. And how did it go? Did you play a role in that nomination of those fantastic women?
Yeah, it wasn't just me. Sarah Stevens on my team, she also played a big role. And Vera in EMEA, she played a big role. So it really was a team effort. And then obviously, we partnered with Marlon and with Julie and with Ivana to make sure that, they had the right, so that their application would be strong. And then, I think what's really cool too is this is just the start. We have this Reinvigorated Women in Tech Network. So we want to get more women across SUSE recognized for their achievements because there's so many awards. I couldn't remember this name, obviously, as an example. They kind of all start to sound the same after a while, but they're not. They're incredible and, for various different roles. So there's so much out there, and we have so much great potential to get SUSE's name out there and to highlight the incredible women and talent that we have at SUSE.
Yeah,
definitely. And I think the greatest about it is I know all these great ladies personally, and they work in sales, and it's so refreshing and so awesome to have to have them around us, because I always remember, for me, a lot of sales was always, wearing a tie and a suit, and it's big egos and big elbows going against one another, and kind of the cliche of the cliches, but now it's just more fun, because I think all this also leads to diversity of thought, and that kind of, for me, when we talk diversity, everybody thinks, have women, have men, have tall, have small people, all kinds of colors and cultures and whatever, but actually what that leads to is the diversity of thought, putting our brains together to create an overview from different backgrounds, from different angles of view, from different points in life where people are speaking, and that makes it so awesomely great. So, I was really proud to see women from SUSE winning the awards. It's so great. So congratulations to all the winners.
Yeah, absolutely. And final question, because we are taking up much time of people on Friday afternoon, but we hope it's well spent.
Morning.
Morning, but by the time it's produced and everything, will probably be there afternoon. I have a last question for you, Kelly. That is, do you have a recommendation or a tip for women in technology that want to climb up the ladder just like you, Melissa, and all the great other women at SUSE have been done.
Yeah, absolutely. Find a mentor. Melissa's a big passionate supporter of it. That is one way to help guide your path and getting advice and insights from women that have done it. I think it's a great first step.
Yeah, okay, get a mentor. Yeah, that's a really good one. Yeah, I really learn a lot from being a mentor of Andrea Fernandez, who actually also should get a prize. She's doing such a great job as well. But
She's amazing.
Yeah, yeah. No, but I would say thank you very much for your time this morning. And really, really great to have you on our Friday Ketchup. I really can say thanks a lot. Keep on the great work that you're doing at SUSE. And look forward to meet you in person one day somewhere on the globe.
One day, I hope soon. I have the travel bug. From a
I can only also say thanks, Kelly. Super cool. Thank you for being open and answering our fun questions. And to everybody else, happy Friday and have a great weekend.
Bye bye. Thank you very much.
Woo.